AskReddit by Flogist. What is so ancient only an internet veteran can remember? Please remember rule 4 and don't post any actual email addresses, real or otherwise. Thanks. Pictures loading one line at a time. Clicks nude. Goes to kitchen, opens freezer, removes burrito, unwraps burrito, puts burrito in microwave, sets time, hits start. Goes back to computer. Wow, pretty eyes. Nice lips. Microwave beeps. Goes back to microwave, removes burrito, goes to fridge, gets can of Mountain Dew, carries food back to computer. MMMM, shapely neck. Nice shoulders. I bet Iraq is awesome. Checks watch, debates opening Minesweeper, but afraid it might slow down the nude pic rendering, decides not to open Minesweeper. Having a stack of magazines or something else by the computer to distract yourself while a web page loads. Or worst, when you have to download updates. Chat rooms that were filled with people instead of porn bots. ASL. Personal web pages. With counters. And AMP, the construction sign image. Using MapQuest to download turn-by-turn directions for vacation and it being a massive stack of paper sometimes. Killed the toner one time and the printer had to go get more before he could get the last few pages. Edit, thank you for my first 1k plus comment. Had to print those ads. Only a few clicks away from copy and paste then printing off of Word. Signing up for a new email address and the username not already being taken. Glorious times. First nameless name at AOL.com. Mail to first nameless name at AOL.com. First name last name at gmail.com. Mail to first name last name at gmail.com. This is how old I am. Encarta Encyclopedia. The Labyrinth quiz game is like a fever dream now. I remember when you couldn't use the computer and be on the phone at the same time unless you had two separate phone lines. And you had to dial into the internet. The provider gave out a list of numbers in case one was busy. Yep. Getting kicked off the internet when mom needed to make a call. And then waiting what felt like hours while she just casually chatted on the phone. Ask Jeeves, Internet Butler. I blame this for my instinct to ask Google things in a polite question form. ICQ, Winamp skins, CDs to access internet, and the best of the best, the glorious 56k modem dialing sound. Oh. Deleted. And the frustration when parents wanted to use the phone and you had to switch back from internet and free the landline. ASL 18/Chef Cali. Hamster Dance and the Blender Frog. Waiting on new homes to run a content. Napster. And LimeWire. I still have that huge hard drive full of music. I'm gonna open it up on an air-gapped machine one day and have a good laugh at what I find, I'm sure. Especially the random file names. It's like my own little Xennial time capsule. Netscape Navigator. Optimized for Netscape Navigator. Best viewed at 800x600 or higher resolution, back when websites would judge you for the rig you could afford. Amazon.com being a bookstore. Their MCC, merchant category code, is still bookstore. Us bank used to have bookstores as a 5% cashback option with the Cash Plus credit card. They eventually removed that as an option, but not until after I spent $10,000 at Amazon and got 5% off. Google had no ads, and bragged about it. Yatta. That is a sweet earth, round. And but I am tired. AOL CDs. In tin cans. BBS isn't Gaffernet. Loved the Telnet. Pine. Muds, Avatar, anyone? Having to download a song overnight on dial-up through some shady torrent site, and the next morning was like playing Russian roulette finding out if you downloaded a song or a virus. Surely song name eggs is fine. The computer speakers making a noise before your phone rang. The speakers knew I was getting a text before the flip phone did. InfoSeek. Turning images off so pages would load faster and to save bandwidth. At bars. Beans. Usenet. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. The herald of the death of information, the dancing baby. Don't forget the I will survive alien. Gomer Revolution for cheats. IBORMs were old for laughs. Napster for music. IMDb forums for trolling. Imagination for masturbation because it took forever to load a single image, let alone a video. I remember the huge scandal when it came out that IBORM's world was stealing content. Now half the channels on YouTube are some text-to-speech voice reading AskReddit posts and nobody bats an eye. All your base are belong to us meme. My dog's collar reads all your balls are belong to us. Kazaa, Idonkey, Newsgroups, Audio Galaxy. Shit, I miss Audio Galaxy. Downloaded so much electronic music off of it. Bash.org. It still exists. I'm quoted on there, it's an honor. One of my favorites is AFK, Tornado. Muds. Sometimes known in British universities as multiple undergraduate destroyers. For good reasons. Damn things were addictive. Warriors. L33T. Have you made a Zanga? Zanga is what got my wife and I together. 14.4 doubling to 28.8k. I remember sending my first email in 1983. And borrowing a dumb terminal to sign on to SFU's computer from home. The terminal was like the size of a 40-pound suitcase or sewing machine box. You opened it by folding the keyboard down at one end. At which point you would see a 3x4-inch monochrome display. You took your home phone handset and plugged it into 2 rubber holders. Then you dialed up the university. It was 300 baud so you could almost type faster. Crazy how much technology has changed in only 4 decades. Hamsterdance. Ghost books on GeoCities pages. You got mail. In AD 2101, war was beginning. Captain, what happened? BBS, Angel Fire and Amp, GeoCities, and Rocket Mail. Goats, a secret better left forgotten. Until Zelda, Totk. Every single shrine resembles it. Before YouTube there was albinoblacksheep.com. I don't know if it is still around, but playing all sorts of minigames on miniclip.com was a lot of fun back in the day. Ike. Homestar Runner. Burninating the city. Rufflecopter. Before AOL, there was Prodigy. I had CompuServe. Netscape. AltaVista, etc. Starting a download before you went to sleep, waking up to find it almost finished. practically zero parental controls so kids could access porn and whatever goats is very easily. Basically anytime you typed a website wrong it went to porn lol. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Web rings.